Center meteorologist Andrew Adams.
Well, a wonderful sunrise across our Lucky Star Skycam network, that nice glow along the horizon. Clouds overhead, so not perfectly sunny this early Saturday morning, but pretty fitting with how cold we are, that we are seeing all the clouds over our heads. It's the coldest morning we've had in 3 weeks here in Oklahoma City. Low today, 26 degrees, nowhere near the record. That's 124 years old and will stay that way. But the coldest we've had since January 27th of this year, which means, yes, this is the coldest morning of February so far. And there is some snow in the state. Marty Logan sent me this picture. This is from up in Guymon. You see a steady snowfall, about an inch there on the deck railing right there of that back patio. Some nice fat snowflakes for some, so snow-covered roads in the Panhandle. I've seen it on the OHP trucks that are out this morning in far northwestern Oklahoma, including areas into Woodward. Some slick spots definitely possible this morning. Elsewhere, not seeing it come down as steadily to the east of that. It's mainly up in northwestern Oklahoma from Woodward down through Tologa, possibly getting a few more flakes now, and up toward Alva and Waynoka, we've seen some reports of some pretty steady snowfall. As you head east of that, you notice radar's still picking up on some flurries near Stillwater and Perkins. Now the question is, of course, this is coming from our radar here in Oklahoma City. That's higher up in the atmosphere. Haven't seen any confirmation that these snowflakes are actually hitting the ground, but that's something that we'll be keeping an eye on. A few flurries, but as we go through the morning, those are going to fizzle out. Dry across the state this afternoon. Cloudy, again, where we're seeing those flurries, not expecting huge travel impacts except for northwestern Oklahoma where we just have some slick spots. And as we go into this week, different jet stream pattern. We're getting a ridge. That's that kind of hump in the blue arrows you see there. Southwest winds, that's a warm, dry air. A lot of sunshine, 70s returning Tuesday and Wednesday afternoon. So yes, today's going to be cold, but temperatures go in the right direction by Wednesday and Thursday afternoon, rather. Oh, actually, no, those dates are just off. You got to subtract one day off of all those. By the middle of the week, it's going to be nice. And then we're going to chill off a little bit by Friday and then warm things back up by the end of next weekend. American Fidelity Cam on our Lucky Star Skycam network. It's cloudy, 26, feels like 13. That's the big picture. Even though you see all these mid-20s across the metro, some low 20s and teens up across the state, you got to factor in the wind this morning. It's gusting 15 to 30 miles per hour, and that's putting our wind chills in the teens in central Oklahoma, low teens and single digits up across the north, just to name a few here in the metro. We're actually down to 9 now in Yukon. Wind chill was 10, now it's down to 9, 12 in Piedmont and Kingfisher, 13 in Moore, 15 Norman, 15 in Jones. By this afternoon, we'll see these increase into the low 30s, but that's about as warm as they're going to get this afternoon. Overnight tonight, fortunately, winds are lighter, so they'll be in the 20s for most of us early tomorrow morning. That light snow continues up in northwestern Oklahoma this morning. Maybe some flurries in the far west metro and far northwest metro toward I-35. But as they go east, they weaken, so really not expecting a whole lot out of it. 36 degrees this afternoon, El Reno, 38 Bethany, 39 in Oklahoma City, 38 in Edmond and in Guthrie. It's still cold everywhere, low 40s at the warmest in northern Oklahoma and in southwestern Oklahoma. Overnight tonight, we fall back into the mid-20s, but fortunately, unlike this morning, winds much lighter. You notice 4 to 9 miles per hour around the metro, a little bit breezier out in northwestern Oklahoma, but everyone in the 20s, not too bad for the start of our Sunday, and temperatures already going in the right direction by the afternoon with mid and upper 50s returning, even some low 60s. More 60s on Monday, President's Day, 70s Tuesday and Wednesday. That's looking pretty nice. Can't complain. A little cool down on Friday, and then we'll warm things back up. Tevis, I'll send it back to you.